In this tutorial, we're going to start inserting pictures in the layout that we made from scratch in the last video. So we've already got the pictures arranged by shapes, and it's a bit of trial and error really at this point. And I've got my pictures already arranged in my production folder, and I'm going to try to make some space on the screen so I can see both my InDesign document and the Finder window at the same time. If you're fancy, you might have two monitors like I normally have, but fancy. If you're lucky, you get to have your production folder and InDesign in one window, and then off on a different screen your pictures, but that's luxury. Kind of like it. Okay, so here's the tricky part about this design we're kind of working with right now. It's really hard to get a picture because you don't want someone's face here on the black line. That's the gutter, or the part between the pages on the left and right page, and their face will get cut off, and that's not good. So that's why the last video said this could either be amazing or fail miserably, because we've got to find some pictures that kind of work. I'm suspicious this one might work. Let's give it a go. Alright, so I'm going to press, use the white arrow tool this time, and I'm going to go fit content proportionally. And now I'm going to try to fit this one in. So I'm going to adjust the frame within the frame with the goal of not having anyone's face directly on the black line, because that would be bad. And that one's not bad actually, that one kind of works. Now we need to find another one here. Maybe one with 3 people could work potentially. Let's try that one. So you can also go Shift Option Command E, also works to fit content proportionally. That's Shift Option Command E. Pressing Shift on the keyboard this time. And that was not a great fit. It kind of works for the line there, but we're cutting off important details down there. So let's try again. At this point, it's a lot of trial and error to try to get the right fit. Now you know what? That one actually kind of works. That was not bad. So we have the gutter right there. Okay, not bad actually. So the next thing I try to do, I always like trying to put the best pictures in the largest boxes so they have the highest impact. So we have a really large square right there. And so let's see what we can find here. This is a great shot right there. Let's pull that one in. Alright, now with the white arrow tool, Shift Option Command E for fit content proportionally. I'm pressing the spacebar now to navigate around the document. I'm on the white arrow tool, that's A on the keyboard. And actually, let me show you something quickly. If you click, drag, move, you don't get a preview of what happens. Click, drag, move it. But if you click, pause, you get this live preview of what's happening, and it can be easier to fit content within frames. So I'm pressing Shift on the keyboard so I don't squash or stretch the image. There we go there. Another square image there. I think I'll just adjust that one. You can also use the arrow tools to move things up and down. I'm just using the left and right and up and down arrow keys right there. Okay, we need another strong square picture. It's a nice one there. Let's drag that in. Let's try that again. It's good to select the frame first, and then InDesign will put it in the right spot. Shift Option Command E. Shift on the keyboard so you don't squash or stretch the image. Okay, pretty good there. Now we need a really strong one that crops as portrait. So let's try that one there, see if it works. Shift Option Command E. There we go. Oh, I love this shot too. That's a great one. Let's put that one in. Shift Option Command E. I love Halloween. It's my 3rd favorite season of the year. Mainly because people dress up. Let's try this picture up in that little frame there. When you have a smaller frame, you need to have a really high impact picture, typically with 1 or 2 people on it. With a larger frame, you can have more people. So here in this small picture, a single person in the frame rather works well. Whereas a larger frame like this one, you should have more people. Just make sure you get the content fitted right to the edges so we don't have any white space that doesn't belong where it doesn't go. So that's pretty good. But you could also try variation. Maybe this picture would be more suited. And at this point, it's really just trial and error. Shift Option Command E. That one works maybe a bit better. Okay, 4 more to go. Let's try this picture in that spot there. Shift Option Command E. Save a lot of time by using keyboard shortcuts. I always work with one hand on a keyboard and one hand on the mouse. It's super fast. Now we need a strong horizontal. Let's try this picture here. Shift Option Command E. Shift Option Command E. Also Command plus 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 to zoom in so we can see the work more clearly. Now it's minus minus. Shift with the frame within the frame. That one may not work because we're cutting off the hands. So let's try another frame. That one works a bit better. Oh my goodness, who's this guy? That's me, by the way. Oh, it doesn't want to put me in the layout. Oh well, can't go in. Can't give up that easy though. Actually, it doesn't want to go in. There it is. Shift Option Command E. What's the matter for you? Don't you want to go in? That's my Mario impression. All right, that actually kind of worked. Wow. Save the work. And there you go. There's a variation on a design.